Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another book review. I just recently finished the Sweet Potato Queen's Book of Love. A Fallen Southern Belles look at love, life, men, marriage, and being prepared. This is written by Jill Connor Brown, and I'm thinking that I should definitely look into getting the cookbook because there are some kick butt recipes in this thing, and I'm thinking, oh Lord have mercy, especially with the chocolate. Well, they have a couple of chocolate recipes in the book, and I'm really wanting to get my hands on something like that because I am a chocoholic to the maximum. But nonetheless, woefully short. This is the first, I think this is the first Sweet Potato Queens book, because I hadn't heard of the Sweet Potato Queens, and I consider myself a Southern belle, even though I was born in Bloomington, but technically that is Southern Indiana, but I have a lot of family that's Southern, and we live in the Carolinas, we live in Alabama, and there are times when my twang will come out, and especially if I go and visit family, it'll definitely come out, but there's a lot of Southerner in me. And I'm reading this and I'm just laughing. And it's just a hysterical book about men you should date, men you should marry, men that you need to have a, well, they have one chapter, I was going to look it up really fast, but let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there's one chapter that's men who may need killing, quite frankly. The red flags to look for, men to avoid, basically. The 5 men you must have in your life at all times. Yeah, I love that. Boyfriends and fiancés, getting them and getting over them. What to eat when tragedy strikes. So, you declare yourself a queen. Now what? There are just 14 chapters. It's very short. And it's one of those really lighthearted books that you'll pick up, and it's so breezy and fun and enjoyable and entertaining that you realize that it actually has some good life lessons. Of course, I don't think the Sweet Potato Queen's advice will work in all situations, needless to say, but nonetheless, it is good advice. I absolutely love this, having the Southern heart and all. I could relate, and these gals, I bet I could be friends with them, even though, well, I am kind of a diva, but I'm a tomboy, so I don't know if I would fit in with their group, because they're very girly, and I'm girly to a point. I like being girly, but I'm adventurous, and I like to do, well, I want to skydive at some point. I want to parasail. I want to surf. I am looking forward to going to a rib fest, because actually that's not until late June, but they have hot air balloon, and that's one thing on my bucket list, but I'm getting off track. That's one thing I want to do. I love travel. I love seeing the world. I want to get out. I want to do things. I don't want to do things that are too crazy or extreme, but I like roller coasters. I don't like the ones that go backwards. I don't like wooden roller coasters, save for a few. There's one, a really old one in Pennsylvania. It's on my bucket list. It's the oldest one in existence. I think it was made in the 1800s, but not only just for the historical implications of the roller coaster itself and the use of gravity and inertia, which I think would be incredible, just to see it in action. I've heard that it's very smooth, unlike most wooden roller coasters, which is why I don't really care for them. But needless to say, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked again, but Jill Connor Brown, she is just absolutely hilarious, and it's a very breezy book. It's extremely enjoyable. It's hilarious, so very comical, and it can be enjoyed by anyone. But I would recommend this to maybe somebody in your life who needs a little bit of a pick-me-up, and you know that they're a beautiful woman and you want to bring out their inner diva. get them a little bit more confidence. This is it. This is the one. I think that it really does have some good pedantic moments in it that I think anybody can glean from. But needless to say, this is not the first. This is the first of many Sweet Potato Queens books. The one after this is called God Save the Sweet Potato Queens. But I'm actually looking into, like I said, the cookbook is a definite that I might put on my wish list. But I might get that for my birthday, actually. But I'd like to get God Save the Sweet Potato Queens because I love this book so much. It's so good. And this is so funny. I love humor, and this is my type of humor. I can relate to it. It's just that kind of slice of life, call a spade, sort of a little bit of a therapy book, I guess you could call. I'm not really sure. It's got a category. It's in a category all by itself, but that's basically all I have to say about Sweet Potato books. Sorry, the Sweet Potato Queen's Book of Love. That is not easy to say because my brain and my tongue are not correlated. Well, that's it, and I will see you later. Live long, prosper. Ciao, Tootsie.